in the city. Aboard the Goat Boat, make your way to the promenade on the Silver Deck. Here, you can find 4 Daily Pick'em booths in the 4 corners of the promenade. And in the city, the Daily Pick'em booths are located just outside the theater. Make your picks and check back the next day to collect your VC. So how well do you know the NBA? Head to the Daily Pick'em booths and make it known.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. And joining us, GA, it's all yours.
Well, thank you very much. Now, the NBA has accepted that this is an era of player movement. Commissioner Adam Silver says the data shows that superstars moving isn't necessarily a bad thing because it allows situations to change. Teams that may not be in a competitive position hope that they can sign one of those players.
It always does. It keeps the fans involved and looking for more. David, thanks. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Filling the perimeter slots are Halliburton and Hield. Turner is out there with Jackson, and it's Davis at the point guard position. And for Miami, Victor Oladipo is out there with Wall. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Caleb Martin. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports leagues and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Davis with it. And it's Martin picking him up. Shot clock at 5. That one drops for him. Turner's got the first points up on the board tonight here for Indiana. Oladipo outside. And there's the pass to Butler. 3-pointer. Oladipo misses. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Pacers. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And that 82%. Free throw percentage this season must have him feeling pretty good about himself at the line.
First team. And Adebayo, no good on that one. Now, Greg, when you look at these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight.
Well, you love the way John Wall sees the floor. He's always surveying, looking for what the defense is giving up.
Davis surveying the floor. On the wing, Hield. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Boy, how about the release? I mean, no sooner does that ball hit his hands than he rises and fires. Buddy Hield doing what he's paid for.
Kept alive, and it's sent back by Turner. And he recovers it. Butler against Hield. The kick out to Wall. Shot clock at 2. No good from outside.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Davis against Wall. Outside, Davis. Miami grabs the miss. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Live by the 3, die by the 3. If you're a perimeter defendant, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
I think when you shoot as poorly as they did from deep in that basketball game, it's not going to go your way very often. The 3 ball, too critical in today's NBA.
Outside for Halliburton. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Great D that time for Martin.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Adebayo against Turner. Double team on Adebayo. Here's Butler. Rebounded by Jackson.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Outside for Halliburton. This one for three. And once again off the mark by Indiana. The Heat trail by 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And it's Butler missing. Pacers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Hield with the bucket.
How about the in-between game? Buddy Hield saying, I'm a 3-level scorer, folks.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. And Miami calls their first time out of the game. This their first chance this season playing the Pacers.
And this, the first of 3 games these two teams will play against one another this season.
The Pacers making a change here. Anthony's checked in. One of the standout performers recently. We have a chance now to recognize the Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
Well, you just look at the scoring he's provided and the numbers he has put up, and it's a no-brainer. Rarely does someone carry an offense this much and not walk away with some form of hardware for their effort.
Pass to Adebayo. Can they get it? The putback, great positioning on the putback.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
Davis against Wall. Pass to Hield. Anthony kicks to Hield. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Hield's got 8 points.
Well, Hield always has the green light from behind the arc. This guy's so efficient.
Wall passes to Oladipo. From deep. And John Wall with the 3.
Yeah, and a 9-4-9. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Halliburton passes to Davis. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Passes it to Oladipo. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Oladipo misses. Indiana leading by 3. Jackson in the corner. Connects from 3-point range.
Outstanding start from 3-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Here's Wall. Feeds it to Martin. Oladipo outside. The second chance effort. And Davis sends it back. And they recover it. All with it. Now Anthony defending. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Yurtseven's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Marshall comes in for Caleb Martin. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for Victor Oladipo. And Dinwiddie subbed in for John Wall. Yurtseven finds Dinwiddie. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive the second time.
And look at how he navigates. His athleticism is high.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. It's been an exciting season already, Doris, but Indiana's gone 4 of 8 tonight from 3-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. A chance here to get a quick injury report. Now an update on Miles Turner's injury. Let's go to Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Guys, I was able to catch up with Indiana's head athletic trainer. He told me that he bruised his rib. He's got a pretty good mark there, and he is really feeling it. It's unfortunate timing all around for them. Of course, they will need to band together while he's out. We'll see how they respond. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Hopefully everything works out for him. On the court right now for the Pacers. They've got Halliburton. Nesmith is out there with Turner. Then there's Davis. And it's Mathurin in at the 3. They get a hand on it. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Here's Martin. Finished off the break. Martin's got his first bucket of the night.
Great job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
It's stolen by Davis. And Davis throws it down hard.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here's Adebayo. That ball. Great assist by Marshall. Marshall's got 3 assists now in this one. Now here's Davis. A 32-point game for him in the win against the Wizards in Washington.
And it felt like he was literally everywhere on the defensive end. Multiple rejections, stifling all game long.
They grabbed their own miss. Goes up with it again. Can't capitalize inside.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Halliburton passes to Davis. Six to shoot. Pulls up. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
The pass to Marshall. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. They get it back. Martin lays it up off the glass. Martin's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Timeout called the Pacers. A different look for Miami. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Marshall. And John Wall subbed in for Dinwiddie. The Pacers also with the sub. Heels checked in. Outside, Davis. Pass to Nesmith. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
Another thing they're doing right out of the gates tonight, applying a ton of defensive pressure.
He doesn't get the second one. The Heat trail by 7. Outside, Wall. Misses the 3. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time.
Second team foul.
That's his first foul. And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
So far in the game, he's gone 2 for 4 from the free throw line.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Wall.
Boy, nice play. Keep the defense guessing. John Wall getting to the catch-and-shoot game.
Wall against Davis. Left side, Turner. Halliburton outside. Over Oladipo, and the Pacers tack on 2 more.
You have to know how to play pick and roll in today's NBA. Tyrese Halliburton just dissecting the defense with ease right now.
Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12th. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college. That scared some teams away, but boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Hero. George, with the officials calling slightly fewer fouls, it seems like we see a more physical game on the floor. What do you think?
I think it's a change for the better, Kevin. Obviously, you want guys to be safe, but the defense must be allowed to do their job.
The Heat trail by 10. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Wall. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. 9 points for John Wall. Davis against Wall. Davis dishes to Turner. That shot off the mark. Miami's on 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Butler kicks to Wall. The 11-footer. They get it again. Count that one. The Indiana lead has been cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from Adebayo.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Timeout called the Pacers. Vinny's checked in for the Heat.
Let's hear it once again for your Heat game.
And so it's Indiana looking at a 13-point lead.
For the score.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the... For the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. And in one stretch there, they were up by 6. That's all for now. Say goodbye.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Martin is out there with Adebayo. And it's Wall. And there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Oladipo in at the 2 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And you can just sense his determination, trying to do everything he can to keep this game within reach. Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
The Heat trail by 13. A floater, and Davis sends it back. Here's Hield, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Jimmy Butler.
For a guy with the shot mechanics of Buddy Hield, you'd love to see him get to the free throw line more, but it's really not his game. He is just a dead-eye three-point shooter.
Both free throws good from Hield. Here's Oladipo. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Outside Butler. It's stolen by Davis. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Halliburton may have a lean frame, but right there he shows you how balanced he is. Fights off the defense on the way up. That's nice.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. That's good from Halliburton.
I think if you're talking Tyrese Halliburton, the thing that stands out is the wealth of things he can do on the offensive end. He can shoot the ball with range. He's got unbelievable handle. He can create. He can drive it. He can also set up his guys. A lot to like.
The kick out to Wall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Davis. Wall, good. Wall's got 14 points.
You have to be aware of where John Wall is, because at this point he's built his game to be a 3-level scorer. The mid-range is pure.
It's Davis with the drop.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
For Indiana, they have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
so he's able to get one of two. The Heat trail by 17. Oladipo outside. Back to Wall. Butler in the corner. Looking to end his cold spell, and he sinks the layup. He's got 6.
Well, this guy's such a terrific scorer in the painted area. Jimmy Butler, crafty, smart, and has excellent touch.
Adebayo against Davis. Jackson passes to Davis. Shot from 12. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Davis. And the Pacers lead by 17.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
And the Heat call time here.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
The Heat making a switch here. Heroes checked in. And the Pacers also making a change. Nesmith, he's checked in for Hield. Inside. And Oladipo kicks to Hero. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6th block.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Davis, that's for 2. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Outside, Hero. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And Davis throws it down.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
Oh, as he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Oladipo outside. Back to Hero. Poked away. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. And going to the windmill dunk to turn this place on its ear.
This crowd is stunned. Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And again, it's the Heat missing. Here's Indiana. They're on a 16-6 run. Davis, that's for 2. That doesn't go either for Davis.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Kicks it out to Hero. Passes it to Adebayo. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
It's Davis with the drop, and Davis throws it down.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control.
Davis with it. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Mathurin at the shooting guard. Hield is the small forward. Turner is out there with Jackson. And it's Davis at the point. Oladipo finds Dinwiddie. Heat moving the ball around. Now Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And terrific to see Adebayo putting up big numbers. He's continuing to grow as a scorer.
To the wing on the left. Davis against Wall. The fader. And Davis gets it to go. Davis has got 27.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
And Oladipo kicks to Dinwiddie.
His fourth giveaway tonight, just another loss of concentration. I don't know what's going on with him.
Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's got to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Davis. They get it back. And the second chance effort by Jackson.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth.
Oh, this guy's so explosive, and John Wall knows how to draw.
And it looks like, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. Double-checking, and the game continues on.
He's off on the first.
John Wall, of course, the #1 pick back in 2010. Game is largely predicated on speed, the ability to get downhill. But, boy, he has added strength to that incredibly long frame. He has been a force to be reckoned with.
Davis against Robinson. Davis, the pass to Eubanks. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
In recent years, Doris, we've really seen the Players Association stepping up and address player needs and, at the same time, global social issues.
Kevin, it's been absolutely inspiring to see the players use the tools they have at their advantage and their disposal. They want to create needed change, represent themselves, their communities, their organizations. Leadership at its absolute finest.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Oladipo, and finished off by Oladipo.
Wow, the handle of Victor Oladipo is fantastic. Uses that to get right through the defense.
And Davis throws it down hard.
I guess he didn't appreciate getting scored on that last strip.
I guess not. He threw it down right on top of him. Oladipo outside. The pass to Butler from downtown. Offensive rebound Heat.
And that's a nice job on the offensive glass there. That'll let them work the clock even more. They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Davis kicks to Anthony. McConnell with it. And it's Martin picking him up. The offensive rebound. The three from Davis. Hits it from three-point range. Davis has got 18 points just in the second half.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Bounce pass, Butler. Here's Adebayo. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I'll tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
Indiana leading by 23. And stolen by Graham. Pass to Oladipo. Adebayo with the ball. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got 3 assists tonight. Davis, that's for 2. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Indiana.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
Turner dishes to Davis. Clock at 6. 17-foot shot on the way. And the bank shot is good. Davis has got 34.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot.
And the Heat call time here. We know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. I guess always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
The shot by Turner, no good.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Shots good by Butler.
Well, the reliability in the catch-and-shoot game is important. The floor is spaced. You got to be prepared to make shots. Jimmy Butler says, give me the ball.
Here's Davis. In the corner, it's Hield. Halliburton outside. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Well, this guy has made giant strides.
It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Number 4.
And he can't get the first one.
Now at the line.
And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about.
Here's Davis. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Davis has got 11 points in the quarter.
It goes down, but with no defender near him, no need to go to the fadeaway.
It's stolen by Davis. And Davis throws it down hard.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Knocks it loose. Outside Butler. Pass to Wall. And Doris, in a time where we see so much international conflict, Commissioner Adam Silver has said that shared loves and appreciations, including sport, can bring us all together. It's a nice thought.
It's a wonderful thought, Kevin, and I think immediately to the NBA Finals, where I see representatives from so many different countries, China, Brazil, you name it, the opportunity to interact, to share our passion for the game of basketball. Listen, the hope is we can find more things that connect us than that pull us apart.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Miami. Tries from the block. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Indiana. Hield's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Halliburton finds Hield. Back to Halliburton. Davis against Adebayo. Davis, the pass to Jackson. Halliburton against Adebayo. And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Davis against Wall. Outside for Halliburton. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Halliburton's got 11 in the second half.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Indiana.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Davis.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer, Graham. Miami no good on that time either. Indiana controlling the game. Outside, Davis. McConnell in the corner. And he banks in the layup.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
On offense, here are the Pacers. And here is Davis. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure did. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our... Allie, it's all yours.
Well, Kevin Durant...
Yeah, that's a great perspective, Allie. Thank you. Here are the five for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Henry in at small forward. And for the Pacers, Halliburton and Hield, they're the wings. Jackson out there with Drew Eubanks. And it's Davis in at the point.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. Here's Henry. Outside Paul. Just 5 to shoot. Booker no good. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Davis misses. Inside. A nice shot by Booker.
A versatile scorer. At 6'5", Booker has enough size to make plays in the painted area.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Now here's Davis. Looking at his scoring efficiency, he's averaging around 29 a game. On the wing, Davis. And then Davis slams it in!
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
Guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
of basketball played here in this one. Outside for Booker. Offline with a three.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen. Great job drawing the foul, and almost converted the shot as well.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. But probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
That'll drive your coach crazy for failing to box out.
Those are 3 points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
And here in the middle of the season, these teams really coming into their own right now. They found their identity and know what they're all about, Grant.
Well, oftentimes that's what happens. I mean, these guys have had the time to gel and get to know how they like to play. And at this point, it's all about going out night after night and just executing.
Here's Henry. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. 2 on the clock. From deep three-point range. Booker no good.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Ball drives in, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
At the line for the Suns, Chris Paul, shooting 1.
And the leadership Paul provides both on and off the floor is extremely important, very valuable to any team. He's really about trying to make his teammates better, and that serves everybody well.
Now here's Davis, and he gets it to go. Davis has got his second bucket of the night.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Fades and shoots. Again, Indiana.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
The Suns trailing. Outside Booker.
And what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Davis, the pass to Jackson. Back to Davis. No good with the triple. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Paul. And another basket for Phoenix.
Paul really makes the most of the mid-range area. He's very comfortable shooting in there.
Pass to Halliburton. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Durant against Jackson. Here's Henry. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Count the basket.
Yeah, this is where Ayton's comfortable operating, using his height and array of inside moves to his advantage.
Now Davis on the take. And finished off by Davis.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
One trait of an elite scorer like Booker, they take what you give them. The mid-range working for Devin.
And the Pacers call time here. And the Suns will go for a different look here. Bryant, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. It's Diop. Davis with it. And so in the game for Phoenix, DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Henry in at the 3. Halliburton finds Davis. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Schroeder. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Davis has got 10 points.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for his shot.
Tipped away. To the middle. Here's Ayton. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Indiana leading. Now here's Davis. Pass to Jackson. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Kevin Durant, first personal foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
How about that dish by Schroeder? Always a good idea to get it to the open man. That's just good basketball.
And Davis gets it to go. He's got 12.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Back to Booker. Anthony against Ayton. Here's Booker. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Davis against Schroeder. There's Jackson with the three. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Pass to Henry. Now Durant, defended by Jackson, who poked away. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Nice job by Halliburton, showing you the toughness that time, going right into that defense and drawing the foul.
And the first one at the line is good. So many incredible players, Clark. What elite talent really takes your breath away? Is it passing or shooting, handles, or maybe those high-flying dunkers?
Yeah, for me, I think it's seeing the game, and that goes back to passing. Being able to see a player so ahead, that really excites me because not many players can do that. Scoring, you got a bunch of guys that can do that. Athleticism is actually 13 to a dozen in today's NBA. So I like the vision and passing as the skill that most excites me.
On the wing, Davis. He's guarded by Paul. Back to Davis. Pass to Anthony. 5 on the clock. His first shot attempt. And he connects with a jumper. Hield's got his first 2 points.
We all know Hield is a shooter through and through. Love seeing him get room to fire from there.
Ayton against Anthony. Ayton passes to Paul. For 3, Booker. They recover it. Good on the bucket. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Kicks it out to Jackson. Jack's up a 3. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists now in this one. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Phoenix calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, Booker can't get it to go.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these 3. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
To the inside, Anthony. That shot missing. Ayton with the defensive effort. The Suns have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second.
As Carmelo Anthony has become a more veteran player, a little more seasoned, if you will, he's had to limit his minutes, which is natural. And good for him because I think it protects him and is what best serves the team.
I'll tell you, when he rises up to shoot and with his height advantage, he knows he's going to get a clean look.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
But even with limited time, Carmelo still makes a big impact on the game.
Yeah, he does, B.A. Chalk that up to his skill. He's still a tremendous shot maker. An excellent offensive weapon. And you just got to remember to capitalize on the time you get from him on the floor. And he packs a lot of production into his minutes, even at this late stage of his career.
Some changes for Phoenix. Bates Diop comes in for Durant. And it's DiVincenzo in for Devin Booker. And Anthony drops them both.
And, you know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player, guys. A bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release, an elite scorer.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Here's a three from Paul. Hits the three-pointer. Paul's got 8.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Ball against Davis. Over to the wing. And finished off by Davis.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Pass to Jackson. And there's the drive. Phoenix grabs the miss. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
They just weren't careful with the rock. The passing was loose. The ball handling was lackluster. That's not how you win in this league.
Well, you know, you got to take care of the basketball. Hopefully, they learn from that game and are better going forward.
DiVincenzo can't hit. Indiana's gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Davis against Paul. Davis, that's good. Davis has got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Here's Henry. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. 18 feet out. Can't get it. Now 3 of 4.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
But, you know, I hear you. That's a good look. But when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Anthony, the pass to Davis. And Anthony slams it in.
Anthony wanted to see that play finish the right way. Good job on the offensive glass.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. Back to Paul. Uses the glass on the layup. Paul's got 10.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Time called here. The Pacers decide to talk it over. And some changes here for the Pacers. Eubanks, he's checked in for Anthony. Neesmith comes in. So we conclude the first half. It's the Pacers. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, you're watching. For the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. And they kept it close, trailing by at the post. And that's a...
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Here's Davis. Halliburton and Hield. They're the wings. Jackson out there with Drew Eubanks. And it's Davis in at the 1. That's the group for Rick Carlisle. Getting going here in the second half. Hield passes to Davis. Shoots over Paul. Davis can't hit.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Indiana leading. Eubanks. Out to Hield. Pulls it. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass.
You watch Hield. You marvel at his jumper. It's as pure as anyone in this league.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And he recovers it. Basket's good. Well, the Pacers shooting very well. 62% and going right at the defense. Ball against Davis. Down low. Eubanks. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Booker. Another one falls for Phoenix.
And this is what they depend on Booker to do. Such a versatile, confident scorer.
Davis against Paul. Davis misses.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Here's Durant. Unable to get that one. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Their next game is at FedEx Forum in Memphis for a matchup with the Grizzlies. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them.
This is his shot. The defense must chase Hield off that three-point line.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First team foul.
And that one falls for Jackson.
At the line for the Pacers, Jackson. 2 shots.
And so Jackson nails both of them. The Suns have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Henry. Booker with it. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
To the paint.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Ayton finds Booker. Off target from three-point range.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Pass to Hield. Fires the three. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 6 assists here tonight. Phoenix calls timeout.
Time for your Indiana Pacers, everyone. Let's get excited.
Pass to Booker. And a throw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
An active shooter. Booker is clever at finding ways to attract fouls on the way up.
Devin Booker taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Both free throws good from Booker. Indiana has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Davis against Paul.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
And you know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
Here's Ayton. The Pacers pull it in. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Hield. Here he goes. Baseline jumper. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Henry, guarded by Hield. It's Booker on the wing. And the three-pointer goes. Booker's got 21.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. Things are definitely starting to look up for them.
Both teams deciding to change it up. The Suns shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Chris Paul. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Thomas Bryant. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Henry in at the 3. Drops one in from the wing. The Pacers shooting has been unreal. 64% from the floor. Pass to Hield. Beyond the arc. Goes back up. Davis misses.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Here's Schroeder. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Inside. Here's Hield. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Where was the defense? Can't allow Hield to get this kind of positioning to throw it down.
Outside Schroeder. Pass to Bryant. Over Hield. Bryant, no good. The Pacers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Davis against Ayton. Davis, the pass to Halliburton. Back to Davis. Lays it up and banks it in. Davis has got 20.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Bryant, the pass to Schroeder. Over Halliburton. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Well, I really appreciate Dennis Schroeder's willingness to sacrifice his body to make plays.
Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana. And a change for the Suns. Durant's checked in. Davis with it. Durant covering. Again, Indiana.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Schroeder passes to Paul. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I mean, come on. A 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Davis has got 6 points in the quarter.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Paul, shot is off.
He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Outside Schroeder. 5 to shoot. Pass to Durant. With the fadeaway. Second chance shot. Ayton hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Kevin Durant. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
I mean, they've been sinking shots from mid-range, and they found a gap there in the defense, and they just continue to exploit it.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
And the Suns making a change here. Booker's checked in. Here's Henry. Suns keep it alive.
And, you know, I know his teammates appreciate the energy. Nice job to keep that possession alive.
They're holding a big advantage in second chance points.
Well, I tell you what, offensive rebounding is really an important statistic. Maybe undervalued a bit, but those extra possessions really do help.
And that one's good. Davis.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Paul passes to Ayton. Booker for three. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 7 tonight. Back to Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And Durant gets it to go.
Boy, what a graceful athlete. I mean, Durant does a beautiful job moving and slicing through that defense, getting a high percentage shot there.
Here's Davis. The Suns clear it. Hayden's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Paul. Now here's Ayton. Tries it from the block. Crafty move. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they just got to keep on keeping on. Drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Fields checked in for Indiana. And here's Davis. Halliburton outside. From 13. And Booker pulls it down. For Phoenix, they've gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Shoots over Davis. Booker can't get it to go. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And then Davis slams it in!
A clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide-open teammate. This smart ball movement there.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks on the assist from Durant.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Now Davis. Shoots over Paul. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Davis has got 16 points here in the second half. Phoenix calls timeout. Take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. Paul against Davis. Over Paul. Another one falls for Indiana. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Pass to Booker. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 5 assists in the game.
Paul is so gifted at creating for his teammates. I mean, he's just got a special knack, and it's one that's been honed over years and years of playing. He really does work hard to get everybody involved.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle talking to the team. He loves the pressure D. He told his guys, quote, "We've got them on their heels. They're making mistakes. Do not let them get comfortable. We'll see if they can maintain their disruptive ways down the stretch." Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Booker, good.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Davis. And that's good from 17 feet. Davis has got 38 points.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Jackson gets the bucket.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Pacers.
Their shot blocking was a huge advantage in this game.
Yeah, I love the excellent defense in the paint. It led to a lot of key stops.
And they add to the win column, their 19th victory this year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
When it is just a two-game season series, the team winning game one has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
That free throw good from Davis. Well, since Commissioner Silver took over, granted, it seems the league's dress code is now leaving more, let's say, wiggle room. You good with that?
Yeah, a lot of wiggle room, at least compared to when I played, when it was more of a business casual environment. But I think it's great. Let the players be themselves. Let them be authentic. And I think in a weird kind of way, it endears these players to the fans at home watching on TV.
Like a bunch of runway models before and after every game.
No question, no question.
Here's Davis. Nice jump shot. Davis has got 42 in the game.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Clock at 6. Here's Davis. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Davis has got 44.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has the chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
Here's Davis. Phoenix grabs the miss. Pass to Booker. Wide open look. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
I really love seeing Booker score off the ball. He shows his understanding for spacing and when to put up a shot.
And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home. And I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
going on, everybody? This is your boy, Watch Me Work 601. You are about to watch me work on 2K TV.
Welcome to another episode of NBA 2K TV. For 9 seasons, we have been highlighting your best NBA 2K moments in our
Welcome and happy holidays from 2K. Hey, Dave.
Well, thanks very much.
And the message usually received, DA, thank you. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Mathurin at the shooting guard. Hield is the small forward. Miles Turner out there with Jackson. And it's Davis at the 1. And for the Bucks, Middleton, the small forward, with Giannis Antetokounmpo as the power forward. Russell Westbrook out there with Kelly Oubre, and it's Lopez in at the 5. So the Pacers called timeout, their first of the game. Last time they met was in Indiana.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
Now here's Davis. Over Westbrook. Lopez grabs the board. The Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, and in that one, they were aggressive, but also efficient. The exact balance you're looking to achieve.
Well, easy to be efficient on nights like that when everybody has things going. Let's see if they're still in the rhythm tonight.
Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt, and teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer, and if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find it.
So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Westbrook, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. We had just about a half season behind us. The rankings are clearer than ever, Greg. You feel confident starting to make some playoff predictions?
Oh, Kevin, it's way too early for that. Injuries, other roster shakeups. There's just still so much that could happen and totally reshape those rankings.
Oubre just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Here's Davis. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Not a fast start for the Bucks. It's a 5-point game. It's stolen by Davis, and so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Middleton finds Westbrook. Now here's Oubre. Pass to Middleton. Middleton is doubled. 5 to shoot. Takes the 13-footer. And again, the Bucks miss. The Pacers have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Here's Hield. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. You look at the Bucks, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
You know, right now for the Pacers, they've had a solid season. A tick below some of the elite teams in our league, but you love the fire and spirit they've shown here thus far.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
So it's the Bucks now. The Pacers making the shot. The 3, Middleton. And it's Mathurin with the rebound.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
Trying to get open is Lopez. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
That's a nice move on the bounce from Giannis, showing that the tools are getting sharper.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Now here is Davis, and the basket is good. Davis has got 5 points so far.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Westbrook finds Middleton. At the top of the key, Lopez. Just 5 to shoot. And Davis sends it back. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around. And how about the interior defense here early on? They have really shut down the middle.
Here's Mathurin. Boy, was he. Something else against Dallas. And Turner kicks to Davis. And Davis throws it down home.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
In the corner, it's Hield. It's Sullivan to Kumbo. Here's Oubre, and Davis sends it back. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Giannis. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
And Brent, how about what Chris Middleton has brought to this team?
Well, no question, a huge piece to that championship puzzle for Milwaukee. One of the best years that he has ever put together, which says something based on the numbers that he has put up throughout his illustrious career. And such a memorable season for this team.
That was something else.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skill to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Reeves the pass to Antetokounmpo. Is shot by Middleton. Wide open. Drills it from outside.
Middleton hovers around that 40% mark from downtown in his career. It's a good-looking shot there.
Davis kicks to Turner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 6. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
The Pacers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Davis dishes to Jackson. From outside, off the mark.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
There's the lob. Antetokounmpo.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
Davis against Oubre. There's the lob to the hoop. And the dunk by Jackson.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. The Pacers making a change here. Nesmith has checked in. Here's Giannis. The Pacers making a change here. On the court right now for the Pacers. After in at the shooting guard, Hield is the small forward.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Offensive rebound.
A big board, a bigger putback from Bobby Portis.
Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. You got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David. Bucks trail by 7. Pass to Middleton. There's the triple. There's Portis. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Some toughness that Portis brings to the court. He's willing to finish through contact.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pacers?
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Well, the attack can come from a lot of ways, either execution or by just getting on the bounce and driving it in, and that's where they've been very effective tonight.
Oubre outside. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Get Oubre in those spots, and he's going to go to work.
Pacers leading by 4. Here's Davis. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Nick Richards. Brent, as we all know, you were a former slam dunk contest champion. So with that in mind, what was your take on the 2022 contest?
Well, I think there was some great dunkers out there, Kevin, and every year it's like that. I know from year to year it's
Milwaukee leading by 9. A talented pair of Middleton and Giannis in at forward. Oubre out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Middleton on the wing. For Hield. Second chance shot deflected by Davis. And he gets it back. Over Lopez. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And that's 20 points for Davis.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
Buries the long-range jumper. Middleton's got the lead up to 10 now for Milwaukee.
And Russell right now playing heads up, looking for guys.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now is massive. No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pass to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
And they've worked the ball around so well.
Giannis against Hield. And here's Davis for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Davis has got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Pacers.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
And so in the game for the Pacers, they've got Jackson. Also Miles Turner out there. Buddy Hield is out there with Davis. And it's Nembhard in at the point.
This is one of those nights Bobby Portis is feeling it.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a drive like that one could be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've led by as many as 14 points. Right side, Portis. Bucks passing it around. Middleton. Portis trying to free himself. And Middleton, the bucket on the assist by Antetokounmpo.
Chris Middleton has the size in this league that you need to finish on the inside. Got to get that one up quick.
And Davis can't get it to go. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
And they call the